Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I do give all honor and all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, from whom I've learned this 100% truth. Salutations to the hopeful elect who are scattered in the four corners of the earth. Again, shalom. All right. Also, shalom to you few sisters who are listening and learning in silence, keeping the order. All right. I'm Brother Kapasha coming to you once again with a brief lesson, Lord willing. It'll be edifying. All right. I'm going to go right into it because Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, we are not to love this world. We are not to love the things that are in this world. Pursuant to 2 Peter, let's see, First John, I do believe, let me see if I got this. No, 2 John, no, 1 John, Lord, Salakia, my brother. 1 John 2 and 15 reads, I got it together that time. All right, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. Because he's not fearing Yahweh Hashem Shai either. He's so in love and so pursuing the things of the cares of this world and got his mind on, the things of this world, whether it's to, you build a family, or buy property, buy homes, buy vehicles, or having the most fun you can get out of this life, going on vacations, traveling, things like that, taking vacations, all of these things. We are not to love these things, Israel. We're not to put all our efforts in pursuing these type things either, because, it reads right here. It says in First John 2 and 15 reads from the top, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. You see, these are the things that are in the world. Yeah, it's nice to get those things, but we're not to use all our energy, all our mind, thinking upon how we can attain these things, because we understand that these things are going to vanish. They're going to get burned up. You see, Jacob's trouble is coming, Israel. We got to understand this. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. You're not loving Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. You're not concerned with what pleases Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. You're not properly fearing him. You see, you got your mind on, on the things and lust and the cares of this world. And it reads on, 16 reads, for all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh. Yeah, you can lust for something that's not good for you, Israel. As though, if you lust after another man's woman, you're in error. You're not fearing Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And that's not good. If you are lusting for another man's possessions, such as cars, home, status, what have you, you're not fearing Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. You see? And it reads on, for all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes. You see? You got your eyes set on opportunity, you prestige, a higher status, social status in life, things like that. No, Israel. These are, these things are not beneficial to the Israelite man, woman, and child who is pursuing, and who is properly fearing Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. You see, it reads here, for all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, the pride of life. You want to make yourself big. You want people to look up to you because, you have become proud. You have become fat for the things that you have attained in this world. You think you're somebody special. You see, you want to be treated different. You want to look down upon others and things of that nature. No, Israel, that's not the way. That's not truly fearing Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. You see, we don't pursue these things. We got to fear Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Put him first and foremost in our life. You know, and then that way you won't be in error of pursuing worldly goods and prestige and lusting, and you know, and being covetous, because these are all dangerous to the Israelite man, woman, and child. You see, all right. It says here, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indian, who are Israel, Yashala. You see, it reads here, for all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, and the pride, and the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, is not of the Father, but of the world. You see, isn't that what Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, has taught, you know, us since we've been over here? You know, you got to hold this status so that you can be somebody. You got to make a great image of yourself, you know, so you can be respected. Things of that nature. No, 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 no. You see, it's more to life than material things. You know, then it's more to life than food, bread, water, and things of that nature. Yeah, we need those things, and the Lord will provide them for us. You see, but we don't, you know, let that control us. We don't put all our energy in trying to attain these things. The Lord will bless us as we pursue Him. First, seek ye first the kingdom of, you know, of heaven, and then all those things will be added, you know, unto you. Roughly paraphrasing, of course. All right, and it reads on. 17 reads, and the world passeth away, and the lust thereof, but he that doeth the will of the Most High Power abideth forever. And that's what we always need to keep in the forefront of our minds, Israel, is to fear Yahweh Ba'ashem, our Shai, and abide in Him, that we may, you know, and that we may, you know, get that crown, get that, you know, that salvation that we are seeking for. You see, let me read that again. 1 John 2 and 17 reads, and the world passeth away, and the lust thereof. See, all these things that you're lusting for is going to get burned up. And I'm going to prove it in a few minutes, because I'm going to go to, okay, we'll get there. And the world passeth away, and the lust thereof, but he that doeth the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, abideth forever, because we're going to be in the kingdom. You see, we're going to get saved from those ICBM nuclear missiles that's going to be shot over here. All right, now let's go to 2 Peter 3 and 10. You see, this is what's going to take place, Israel. This is prophecy right now. And you have the prophets out here every day making videos. And I believe, you know, every video at some point going to mention something about those that Sea Hill, the MOTB, World War III, which entails of those nuclear missiles being shot over here in America, and America going to be destroyed, Jacob's trouble. All of these things are going to take place in videos. All of these things are going to be brought out in practically every video, you see. But also too, don't forget the you know, because they're going to crash that dollar, that monetary system. You understand? But look, this is why we need to seek the kingdom and do the things that are pleasing to our power, Yahweh Ba'ashem, our Shai. And it reads here, 2 Peter 3 and 10 reads, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night. That means He's going to catch you unaware, as pursuant to what? That's Luke 21:34. You see? All right. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, you know, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. After those nuclear missiles are being shot over here, it's going to cause, you know, a mushroom cloud. It's going to block out, you know, all daylight, the sun. You see, you know, it's going to be worse than Hiroshima. and Nagasaki. You know, it's going to be worse than that time. It's going to be all of America. It's going to, have you ever seen an erupting volcano? It's going to be worse than that. With lava running hot, this fervent heat is going to be much hotter than that. You see, America is going to be laid waste. And when it's all said and done, only desert creatures are going to be over here. So all your aspirations of becoming, the lust that you had, the pride of life, the lust of the eyes, the prestige that you wanted, all of that's going to be gone out the window. Along with 2/3 of our people in America and all the Edomites who are in America, who are left in America. If you're not of the elect, you're going to be here in America, or if you don't get, unalived by those during Jacob's trouble. You see, it's going to happen, Israel. This is why, that's why you have the prophets out here now. Yahweh Shem Shai got his prophets out here on the job, the job, doing this, we are servants. You see, giving you the 100% truth, as we've learned. All right, it reads here again, it says 2 Peter 3:10, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night. A lot of people are they're going to be eating, they're going to be drinking, they're going to be making marriage, just like he says in the time of Noah. You see, they're going to be doing all of this, marriage, making marriage and things of that nature. All of these things are going to be taking place because they are going to be so enveloped in their way of life and what they want to, their lusts and their desires and their pride is going to overtake them unaware. Let me get that in Luke, since I brought it out. That'll be in, let's go to Luke, I believe it's 21 and 34. You think, 21 and 34. Let me get that, since I brought it out. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah. Here it is right here. It says, Luke 21 and 34, and it reads, and take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with satiety and drunkenness and cares of this life, and so that day come upon you unawares. You see, that's what's going to happen. A lot of people are going to be so concerned, trying to plan their next trip, trying to live their best life now, planning weddings for your daughters and your sons and things of that nature, making marriage and giving in marriages and things of that nature, not thinking about doing anything, keeping the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability, nor doing these things to please the Lord, or calling on his name, learning his name, still in these Christian churches, you see, having weddings in Christian churches, things of that nature, with your pork chop pastors presiding over the whole thing, you see, smiling at your wife, you see, thinking about when he can come and lay hands on her, you see, so-called in prayer, yeah, right, all right now, so, but this is it. Let me go back to this. All right, so that day, going back to 2 Peter 3:10, but the day of the Lord would come as a thief in the night. You see, they're not going to be aware of it, and everything, all the things that you desire to do or you lust after, you're going to get burned up right along with those ideas and with those aspirations that you had. All right, this is something just quick though. I just wanted to bring this, a little something out. But let me finish this though. Let me finish it. I didn't finish it. All right, this is 2 Peter 3:10 from the top. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat, and the earth also, and the works that are therein shall be burned up. So don't love this world, Israel. It's not the time to try to call yourself praying for America to make America great again. This place is going to get burned up because the Most High hate this place. This place has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand. It did everything that the Lord wanted it to do. You see, It made a lot of people drunk with the wine, of her fornication. Roughly paraphrasing. You see? So this is time to turn back, Israel. This is the time to turn back. Don't wait later. Call on your power now while you have this grace period. So with that, I hope you were edified to some degree. Lord willing, you were. I'm gonna end it right there. All right, shalom, shalom, shalom. Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Kakadash. Shalom.